Ignition sequence starts. And liftoff.
Beneath the skies of Africa, where whispers ride the breeze, a little chameleon dreamed aloud beneath the moonlit trees. Oh, shining moon, so bright and high, I'll catch your glowing light. And with your magic in my hands, the world will see my mind. To the mountain touching the sky, where secrets of the stars still lie. I'll find old Jabari wise and true, and he will help me capture you.
Long ago, beneath the African sky, there lived a little chameleon named Cleo. Every night she climbed to the top of her favourite branch and gazed at the glowing moon. One day, Cleo whispered, "I will catch you. If I can hold your light, I will shine and everyone will see me." Nearby, Moto the firefly, his golden glow flickering in the dark, overheard her. "Cleo, are you talking to the moon again? You know it never answers, right?" "I want to glow like you, Moto," Cleo said. "In this jungle, no one notices me. I want to be seen. I've decided to find Jabari, the wise monkey who lives on the highest mountain. They say he can do magic, and maybe he can help me capture the moon." Moto's light dimmed in concern. "Jabari? They say he knows secrets only the stars understand, and that his mountain is so high, even giraffes get dizzy looking at it." "It will be a long and dangerous journey, Cleo." "I must try," Cleo said, her eyes fixed on the distant peak. And so, guided by the moonlight, Cleo set off on her journey to find Jabari and claim the light she longed for.
Cleo the chameleon, so small and green, had a wild little dream no one had seen. With her sticky tongue she looked to the sky. She'd catch the moon and give it a try.
Through the dense jungle, Cleo marched forward determined, while Moto buzzed beside her like a tiny glowing tour guide. The jungle shimmered under his glow. Flowers of red and gold opened their petals. And the air hummed with the chatter of curious creatures. Shimmering birds flitted between the trees. "Look at this, Cleo," Moto said, zipping around a particularly flamboyant flower. "This jungle is full of light. Who needs the moon?" "I do," Cleo said, dodging a falling coconut. "And that coconut almost ended my story early."
She flicked her tummy
capturing. Cleo floated through the vastness of space, surrounded by a shimmering sea of stars.
Mara mwezi uko juu, siwezi fika huko juu, lakini nuru yako tu yanipa tabasamu. Mara mwezi uko juu, siwezi fika huko juu, nionyeshe uzuri.
The keeper of the night, draped in silver, bathed in light. I pull the tides, I weave the dreams. A silent glow, a world unseen.
Cleo drifted weightlessly, wide-eyed with wonder as galaxies twirled and stars shimmered in golden spirals all around her. As she drifted, she noticed ships forming from the stardust. Spirits of the animals. Silent guardians of the stars, their eyes twinkling with wisdom. Suddenly, she spotted a warthog and a meerkat dancing atop a glowing asteroid. Wait a minute, aren't you two from that story Moto told me?
What? The warthog grinned. Never heard of it.
Hell yeah, added the meerkat smirking. We're originals. They strutted off, leaving Cleo scratching her head. elegant giraffe appeared, her long neck stretching into the stars, and her voice soft and serene. Cleo, look beyond what is close and see the bigger picture. Cleo scoffed. Well, that's easy for you to say. All I ever see is leaves smacking me in the face. Then a towering elephant emerged, her tusks glittering like ice. She spoke with a voice as steady as the earth. Wisdom is not in what you take, but in what you give. You give me a heart attack every time you shake my tree, Cleo muttered back. Then, bam! She crashed into something stinky. A colossal rhino's behind.
Watch where you're floating.
The rhino bellowed, stomping away. You farted, Cleo giggled. The stars around her twinkled awkwardly. From the swirling stardust, a mighty lion formed, his mane ablaze with the golden light of the sun. His voice was deep and commanding, yet calm. True strength comes from within. Cleo sighed. Do all the space animals have advice? Does anyone just say, "Nice to meet you"? Her laughter was cut short by a cackling hyena. Back, look at you, she sneered. The moon isn't what you think. And poof, she disappeared. The hyena's laughter still echoed faintly as the stars around her dimmed. Then, without warning, whoosh, a massive eagle owl appeared, its vast wings silent as death, and its piercing eyes fixed on her. "Well, what do we have here?" the owl hissed, its talons glinting like blades. "A little lost lizard. I could use a snack." Cleo's heart raced as the owl lunged, its beak snapping inches from her tail. She darted and twisted, dodging desperately, but the owl was fast. "You can't hide," it screeched, with talons swiping through the starlight. Cleo dodged as the owl lunged. In her panic, Cleo closed her eyes and wished to disappear. She felt a strange warmth ripple through her. When she opened her eyes, she realized her body had faded into the stars. She had become invisible. The owl screeched in frustration. "Where did you go?" But Cleo stayed perfectly still, blending seamlessly with the starlight until the owl gave up and vanished into the dark. She gasped. "I don't need to glow. My power was with me all along." She turned back to the jungle, but space was dark. She thought of Moto and his light. "If only Moto was here," Cleo whispered, her voice trembling. "He would light the way for me." Then a new thought struck her. If Moto could light the way, maybe she could too. Summoning her courage, Cleo focused on the power within her. She thought of the dazzling flowers, the shimmering feathers, and the glowing stars she had seen on her journey. Slowly, she felt a warm ripple through her to be.
Derby, how incredible is that? Make some noise for the Space Safari Drone Light Show!